What up, Laker Nation? Your boy Dtlf, man, back with another video. As we officially gonna have the NBA back, guys. I'm super stoked, super excited. Um, Sorry about the delay. I was trying to go live so bad, but YouTube was having a glitch where I couldn't hit the go live button. So pretty much, I was delayed. I know you guys were getting the announcement that I was coming on live, but very glad to be here with you guys, man. I'm excited. Let's go, baby. Lakers are back. It's official. Man, we got so much to talk about, guys. The format, all that good stuff. We officially have dates. So that's the great part. What's up, big baby? What's up, Jesus? What's up, everybody? Welcome to live stream, guys. We're going to have some phone calls potentially today since you guys voted for that. So for sure. But officially, guys, the official date for the NBA training camp to start is June 30th. So that's when we officially start rolling in with the good stuff, man. June 30th. What's up, Ash? What's up, Sabotage? Good to see you guys, man. So June 30th, officially training camp all the way to July 7th. Looks like teams will travel to Orlando, so it will take place in the Magic Kingdom, guys. Very excited for that. And the official opening of the regular season is gonna be July 31st. I got all the dates right here. I jotted them down because I want to share them with you guys. So that's interesting. The official, we're gonna play. It looks like 8 games before the playoffs, tune-up games or whatever. There's gonna be a play-in for the final 8 seeds in the East and the West, and there's gonna be 22 teams invited to Orlando. So that's the statistics right there, guys. Those are the statistics. So that's good. Now, okay, so we have the dates, right? Obviously, June 30th, all the action kicks off. July 7th, travel to Orlando. July 31st, first game of the regular season. October 18th is going to be free agency. So that's another thing. October 18th is right around the corner. So that's free agency, guys. That's when we'll know how many years Anthony Davis is going to sign that max contract for, 4 or 5. I don't even know if he could qualify for 5, but something like that. And there was 8 teams that didn't make the playoffs. The 8 teams that did not make the playoffs are the tanking teams. And I think it's good riddance, right? They don't deserve to make the playoffs. Now, I know some of these owners and team players and stuff are going to be jealous because other teams got a chance based off Corona and all that stuff that happened and interfere with the season. But it's only fair that the teams who were competing throughout the year got the chance. And the teams that didn't compete throughout the year, that didn't get the chance, the 8 eliminated teams that are for sure lottery teams are the Atlanta Hawks, the Charlotte Hornets, the Chicago Bulls, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Detroit Pistons, the Golden State Warriors, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the New York Knicks. So those are the 8 teams that basically were tanking, and the league said, no, we don't want to risk their health. Why call them up? Just let them stay at home. I know some of those players are going to be upset. They're probably thinking, why is it's not fair that, other teams got to get a shot, like the Pelicans and stuff like that. Well, they've been competing all year, guys, all year. And so everybody passed the votes. The only team that disagreed was the Portland Trailblazers. They didn't like the format. The format is going to be the same. 8 in the West, 8 in the East. So we don't know who we're going to face just yet. We're going to get into all that, guys. We don't know exactly who we're going to face because obviously, it's going to be a play-in tournament for the final 4 teams within the 8 seed or something like that. It's still a little confusing. So the Pelicans have a shot to make it. The Grizzlies are on the bubble as well, amongst other Western Conference teams. Now, again, the target NBA schedule for 2021 was announced as well. And this, I think, shocked a lot, man. A lot. I just got to say, this date is going to shock a lot of people because it's not even December 25th for next year to start. They're aiming for December 1st. Granted, everything's flexible. It can still be changed around. But for right now, December 1st is going to be the start of the regular season for next year. So that means they're going to have like a month off between the NBA Finals, free agency, and everything, and the next season. Now, why does this make sense? A lot of you guys are saying that's impossible. Dan, there's no way, there's no way that can happen. Players are going to be tired, whatever. Remember, players already got 3 months of rest, so they already had their summer, if you think about it. They already had their summer. So basically, only 22 teams are going to play for a month. Then they're going to have a month off, and then they're going to take it. I think they're going to ease them into the season, start a training camp, all that. Now, the NBA draft, here's another date. NBA draft is going to be October 15th. Go ahead and smash the like, guys. I'm giving you guys a lot of info, so smash the like if you guys already didn't know. The NBA season's officially going to be back. It's officially going to be approved tomorrow. The Board of Governors approved it today. I think the NBA Board of Players needs to approve it tomorrow, but it's basically already a shoo-in. So crazy, right? So, okay. So training camp, just to recap, training camp, July 11th. It's going to be the 2019-2020 resumption of the season from July 31st to October 12th. Okay, those are the dates. The draft lottery is be August 25th, so I'm excited for that as well, even though obviously the Lakers don't have a pick, which I'm okay with. But still, it's always exciting to see the lottery, see where LaMelo might land and all that good stuff. Obviously, the Knicks want him. So we got that to talk about. I will have draft videos for the Lakers late pick. I think we have like the 28th or 29th first-round pick projection, so something like that. And then there's the NBA draft is going to be on October 15th. So everything's going to be – this is the beautiful part. We're not really going to have an offseason this year. So I know we already suffered for 3 months, but guess what, man? Guess what, guys? We're going to have nonstop basketball content on this very channel, on ESPN, all that good stuff. I got you guys covered, though. And then training camp for the 2021 season is going to be November 10th. So, again, there's not much of a resting period. However, this is still up for debate. You know, Michelle Roberts, the head of the Players NBA union or something like that, she basically represents the players. She's still going to sit down with the board of governors of the NBA, and they're going to have to come to this agreement. But as of right now, these are the dates the NBA is aiming for as far as next season. Again, training camp would then start November 10th for next year. And then obviously the season starts December 1st. So everything's going to play out really interestingly. This also begs the question, will next year be cut a little short? You know, will it be maybe 60-game season instead of 82? I don't know, but I hope not. I still need an 82-game season. Nothing is confirmed as of right now. Again, NBA targeting December 1st, guys. What do you guys think about this? I'm going to head over to the comment section. I'm not ignoring you guys. Just had a lot of information to give out. Remember, NBA lottery, August 25th, man. So that's going to be a huge date for the NBA. Obviously, we love watching the lottery. It's like one of the more nerve-wracking, especially for those teams and those cities that have lottery picks. Obviously, you guys know about the New York Knicks. That's my second favorite team if I have to pick one. So I'm going to be nervous for them, hoping they get the number 1 overall pick or number 2, something where they land LaMelo or somebody interesting like that. But yeah, all in all, that's the little update, guys. So we will have the season resuming 99% sure. Everything gets confirmed tomorrow. Obviously, the players still have to vote. So super hype. Let's go, Laker Nation. Who's ready for this championship playoff series? I can't wait, guys. Look, first round can have one of many teams in the West. There's like 4 teams competing for the final 8th seed in the West and only like 2 teams competing in the 8th spot in the East. So obviously the West is still the best. You already know that. Nothing has changed. It's crazy to think that, you know, this new format's going to allow teams that normally would have been eliminated already to battle it out, teams that were on the bubble. So they have 8 games to get. Again, not sure how this is going to work out, but they have to get within 4 games of the 8th seed, and they're going to have a playoff, like a mini play-in tournament. I don't know how it's going to work. I heard something about, okay, the team that has the 8th seed currently, if they win one time versus the other team, they eliminate them. If the team that has below them, they have to beat them twice in a row to get into the playoffs. So they have to basically knock them off in a little mini playoff series. I think I like that scenario. That could maybe even stick for the future. You know, once the 82-game season is done, maybe they'll have, if you're within a couple games, maybe they'll have a little playoff tournament to decide who deserves to be in the playoffs. What do you guys think of that, though? Comment section. He said, Dan, will there be the same number of regular season games this year? No, there won't. But they're trying to get at least to 70, which I believe is like 8 more games for all the teams that are getting invited back. So they're trying to get at least to 70. 8 games, I think, is good enough for a tune-up right before the playoffs. It'll get all of us excited. I'm not sure if the seeding between 1 through 7 can still move around. Now, that's not clear yet, but I'm assuming it could. Let's say the Lakers got on a 5-game losing streak. God forbid, I doubt it. But then the Clippers or whatever team is there could leapfrog us, hypothetically speaking. Now, I don't expect that to happen or whatever, but it'll at least make it very interesting, the final 8 games, the race. Now, I'm not sure, again, if that's, you know, if the seeds are movable based on record or if it's just they're just battling for 8th seed. So that's going to be a good question. Maybe things will get a little cleared up. I will definitely come back with more videos. I'm going to open up the lines in a bit, guys. I got the phone number right here for you guys. I will give it out. It's a new number, so I'm going to give it out in just a minute. But how you guys feeling, man? He says 70 is good. Thanks for the answer, Dan. Will the Lakers sweep the finals or will they lose 1 game? You know what? We don't even know who's going to be in the finals. It's too early to tell, bro. I'm just excited to have basketball back. I'm sure you guys are as well. Now, I just got home from L.A., you know, I was over there. You guys seen the smoke shop video yesterday. I was with my brother yesterday, protecting his shop from any potential looters, obviously. So we were there, and we came back today. And, you know, obviously I had heard the news all day, but I couldn't make the video till I got home. I just got home not too long ago. Now, when I came on YouTube, I had trouble going on the live stream. The go live button was like grayed out. So I don't know. I had to figure it out, reset my computer, all that good stuff. But finally, YouTube was able to budge, and I came live to you guys. He said, is Vince Carter officially retiring? Yes. Thank you for reminding me, John. I appreciate it. Vince Carter, one of my favorite players of all time since he was with the New Jersey Nets, even before when he was with the Toronto Raptors. Amazing, man, half amazing. What a great career, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man. BC, he had a magnificent, to me, in my opinion, the greatest dunker of all time in game and dunk contest. But that's just my opinion. A lot of you guys are going to go MJ. Some of you guys will say other players. But what a spectacular career this guy had. Too bad, you know, he came short of a championship, but there's so many greats that have come short of a championship. And at least he went out riding high on his horse. He was still able to dunk. He was still able to fill it up here and there. So, man, congratulations to Vince Carter. In my opinion, a Hall of Fame career. Let's see what happens. But, man, you know, all the greats are slowly disintegrating. And now we got a new generation coming in. You know, these guys are all going away and their time is up. But it's a beautiful thing to watch, man. I would have wished to have seen him ride off into the sunset playing with a contender, a playoff team. And that would have been awesome. He said, Dan, are you ready to see Dion Waiters finally? Yes, I am. Dion Waiters is a talent, and he has lost weight. I've heard anywhere from 12 to 15 pounds, maybe more. So he was out of shape because of the injury and all that, and all the altercations he had with the Miami Heat front office. Now he's going to be back, locked and ready to go. Drop a like if you guys are ready for Dion Waiters, baby. Let's get it. He said, Dan, is it going to be the same playoff format? Yes. It's going to be 1 through 8, East versus West. So West eliminating everybody in the West and then meeting up in the finals versus the East. Same thing. The only difference is teams that normally don't have a shot this late in the year, in the season, are going to have a shot. I'm talking teams like Portland, you know, teams like who else was down there? The Pelicans, teams like that, right? They're fighting for that final 8 seed. So that's going to be fun to watch, and I can't wait to see how that transpires onto the court. Now, there's so many questions to be had. If you guys have any questions, man, go ahead and give me your phone calls right now, man. The phone number is 951-287-5734. I'm going to go ahead and be taking calls, guys. I'm going to be copying and pasting the phone right here in the comment section. So there's the phone number. I'll be taking calls. See how you guys are feeling about this new format. See how you guys are feeling about, you know, the season coming back. Who you guys want to face in the first round. Who you feel is a dangerous team versus the Lakers. Any questions you guys have, I'm here for you guys for the next 20 minutes or so. But very excited for the NBA's return. We finally get some good news, man. And even more good news, the protests have been working magnificently, guys. So shout out to everybody who went out there and supported the cause, man. Everybody who went out there and protested because, look, those 4 punks are in custody now. So beautiful to watch, man. All right, we're going to take our first phone call here. Let's see if we can connect. Let's see what's up. What's up, man? You're on live with Dan. Hello? Hello? Okay, if you guys don't answer, I'm just going to hang up. Let me make sure that it's on. Everything is good. Oops. My bad. Looks like my speaker was off. So I'll go ahead and answer another phone call right here. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. What's up? You're on live with Dtlf. Talk to me. How you doing?
What's going on, Dan? How you doing?
What's up, brother? I'm doing really good. Give me 1 second, bro. This app always malfunctions, man. I gotta turn off the. Give me 1 second. Call right back. Let me call you. Matter of fact, let me call you. I gotta turn off the ringer. We can't have that in the background, right? We can't have that for sure. All right, let me call him back. I think that was Big Baby Jonathan, man. He's always knowledgeable about the game. He has his own YouTube channel, so definitely gonna call him back and see what's up, man. See what's up with Big Baby. But yeah, guys, super hype. We got so much to talk about right now on this stream. So let's see what my man Big Baby wants to do, man. Yeah. What's up, Big Baby? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Man, I'm pumped and excited. Hyped for the season, man. It's back, baby.
You're excited for the season is back? Yeah, you're cutting off a little bit. Can you speak up, brother? I'm sorry, it's this app.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm ready. Let's get this 17 championship. Let's knock out the Clippers. You know, I'm ready. You know, LeBron's going to show why.
Ready to knock off the Clippers. Now, with this new format, there's a chance, Big Baby, that the Clippers won't even show up because, you know, they're a first or second round exit every year. You know, that's one thing you can count on the Clippers to do is to disappoint their own fans if they have it, right? So there's a chance that a team, because the West is deep, there's a chance that a team can knock them off on the way. So honestly, whether we face the Clippers or not, doesn't matter to me, man. I'm just excited. We haven't seen playoff basketball in so long. So long.
The last time we seen we're in the playoffs was when we got swept by San Antonio.
When we got when we got swept by San Antonio, yeah, we were already on the decline the last time we were in the playoffs. Obviously, you know, injuries and age was a factor. But yeah, man, how you doing, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just on vacation, taking a break from my podcasting YouTube channel, but I'm back on Sunday, man.
There you go. There you have it. He's back on Sunday, guys. Definitely check him out. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in as always, man. Big baby Jonathan, check him out, guys. He's as consistent, if not more, than me right now because I'm working. This man has been putting in work, guys. He's been seriously putting in work on his channel. He needs more subs, so go ahead and give him a shout out. Tyler, man, thanks for the donation, bro. He said, "Who do you want to see in the first round?" Who do I want to see in the first round? I would love to see the Pelicans Lakers. Obviously, for Anthony Davis' old team, it would be nice for him to show why he wanted to come to the Lakers and all that good stuff, right? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Honestly, Portland Lakers would be super exciting too. Memphis, I think it would be maybe they'd be lucky to get a game. Memphis obviously is one of those teams that can sneak up on you because they're young, they're full of energy. But all in all, I don't know if Memphis has the stuff to compete versus the Lakers. I don't really care as long as we win. But again, Portland and the Pelicans, I think, would be a great first round matchup to watch between the Lakers and all of us, man. So again, go ahead and call, guys. The number is 951-287-5734. Thanks, Big Baby. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. I can't really hear you, though, so I'll let you go a little bit earlier. The speaker, I don't know if it's my speaker or the app or whatever, but I apologize for that. He said, so they're still doing a West versus East format this year? Yes, absolutely. That was what they voted on. Everything's the same, except for maybe a couple minor tweaks. A couple minor tweaks here and there, but I think obviously they're going to play in for the AC. We still don't know all the details. I'm not sure if any other team can slide up or down in the standings, so that'll be interesting to find out. Hey, what's up, man? You on live with Dan?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Good.
Good. That's good. That's good to hear, man.
I'm excited for the Lakers, man. Like, we're about to win. Like, I'm excited for us to win the championship.
Absolutely, bro. And you know what? It's the journey that makes it so special, man. It doesn't matter if we take an easy or hard route as long as we win. But I think we're battle tested this year. Is there any team you're afraid for the Lakers to face in the first round or second?
I don't know. Maybe, I feel like we can take the Grizzlies, but I don't the Pelicans might be a challenge because they're a little more experienced because they have more players. The better players like Ingram, and they can totally hurt us, and like Redick and stuff.
Well, the Pelicans definitely have some young stars and up and comers, so I'm excited. If that happens, bro, I want the challenge. The thing about me as a Laker fan, I prefer a challenging series than an easy series. Obviously, we always want to win. That's the bottom line, right? But I think if you get some challenging series in the early rounds of the playoffs, I think you'll be battle tested for that Western Conference Finals, which is probably sometimes even harder than the finals, right? And then obviously the finals. So I want the Lakers to be battle tested, whether it's an easy route or hard. I want teams to put up a fight. That way we're in games. If we start blowing out teams early in the playoffs, then we might get too confident and then get punched in the mouth when we get to the Western Conference Finals or the overall finals, right? You see my point? So I really want the Lakers to come battle tested, man.
I hate the Clippers a lot, man. I'm not no disrespect, but I just don't like them. I feel like the Lakers are they're way better.
Yeah, welcome to the club, man. We all hate the Clippers, but I think the main reason why we hate the Clippers is they have disrespected our franchise for no reason. Like they don't respect the banners.
And we have more rings,
Their fans disrespect us, the owners disrespect us, the players have disrespected us. So I completely understand why you hate them. I do as well. I really dislike the Clippers, but whether we face them or not, let's not forget ESPN. My man over here said ESPN loves them, so that's another reason it gets really annoying. But thank you so much for the call, man. Where were you calling in from?
Where am I calling from?
Yeah.
California. I live in California.
Oh, in Cali. Okay. I see the 818 area code. So, okay. I appreciate the call, man. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple other calls, but thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Let's see if we can answer another call right here. Did I miss it?
Hello?
Oh, I might have accidentally hung up. My bad, brother. I apologize on that one. All right, let's see if I could answer him one more time. But yeah, guys, he hates the Clippers. I don't blame him.
Hello?
How you doing?
What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Man, the Lakers might be good this year, man. I don't like the playoff format, but man, but no home field advantage, no fans. That's the fact, but there's gonna be no fans, or there's not gonna be no home field advantage to up the playoffs anyway. But that's bad for Lakers fans. No number one seed. We get to the point. We got to the regular season. There's no problem.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure if it's my app or not. But I can't really hear you. You think you could speak a little louder into the mic? I can't really hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can hear you now. I'll take it off the speaker.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's better. I said, can you repeat that again?
I'll start over. Yeah, what I was saying. There's no home field for the Lakers. We was number one seed in the Western Conference. Now no home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That score is over. And no fans, no crowds.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying. Like, there's not really an advantage for any particular team in the playoffs as of right now. Now, let's see what the NBA comes up with. I've been hearing they're going to get their pick, like the top seeds are going to get their pick of hotel rooms and stuff. I don't really see an advantage there. I've been hearing they can like convert the courts into like team style courts like Staples Center and stuff like that. But
I wonder how they can bring that courts to Orlando. I wonder how they can bring. I wonder how do you bring the courts?
Oh, they have people who put the courts down. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. They have people who put the courts down, man, and that take care of all this good stuff. And that's not really an issue. But I really don't see home court advantage throughout the playoffs because, like he mentioned, there's no fans, and obviously there's not going to be any crowd noise and stuff like that. The atmosphere is going to switch up. And stuff that it's not going to be the same. However, the Lakers have to make the most of their talent. This is where talent comes up, and it could also be an advantage that games where are supposed to be road games, the Lakers are going to be able to fill them out just like home games. So it's not going to be much of a difference. I think in these playoffs, really, what's going to determine who wins at each series is going to be straight up the talent, because like you said, there's no home court advantage or nothing like that. But I appreciate the call, man. I really couldn't understand. Again, I don't know if it's my speaker or it was your phone or whatever, but I apologize on that. I had to cut the call a little bit short. But yeah, guys, let me head over to the comments section. He said, Dan, is this the new beginning of the new NBA format? I like the season starting December 1st. It's not that bad. You know what? Actually, I hope it is as well. I really like the season starting on December and going off into the playoffs and stuff like that. Let's hope. They're probably going to test out the waters and see how this regular season starts off. So we'll see. What's up, man? You on live with Dan? Hello? Hello? Yeah, how you doing, man?
Hey, thanks for my comment. Hey, we finally got Laker basketball, man.
It's coming back. It's coming back, brother. It's coming back, and I'm excited. You excited? How you feeling, man?
Bro, these 3 months felt like 3 years to me, bro.
Hey, but it's like that it's like that every summer, right? We got the little 3-4 month vacation before the season, except it was worse this time because of COVID, and we couldn't really go out and keep our mind off of things, right? So
yeah, man.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. What you do to keep yourself entertained and just basically surviving this this period of no basketball, man? What'd you do?
Oh man, like these past 3 months, I've been relaxing, like sleeping more, play a little 2K.
2K, okay.
Waiting for some news from Woj or Shams on whether the NBA would be canceled. But I sure as hell don't want it to be canceled. But bro, the news I heard this morning, I was speechless. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're all excited, man. We're all excited. There's gonna be. I can't wait to see what the official playoff matchups are gonna be, because that always gets me more excited. Like sometimes, you have these playoff series that are just a match made in heaven. They go 7 games, and sometimes it's a blowout. So I want there to be a lot of good cross matches, and I can't wait to see what that looks like, brother. Thank you so much for the call, man. I appreciate you, bro. Gotta take some more calls. We're missing some calls. So if you guys haven't already called in, you want to call in, go ahead, man. Now's your time to shine. Call the Laker hotline. It's 2875734. I'll take as many calls as I can. He said 1 through 16 wouldn't be fair because everybody didn't play a West schedule. That's true. So I am kind of glad they kept this format, but it would have been fun to watch. It would have really been fun to watch that type of format, in my opinion, at least, you know? So, again, what am I most looking forward to in the return? Obviously, besides the Lakers, I really want to see what kind of cross matchups the league is going to be able to set up before the playoffs start. And also, will the seeding move around in the East and the West, or is it just the 8th? You know? He said, thank you for answering my call. You are my idol. Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm humble, John. Thank you for calling in. He said, who the Lakers play on July 31st? Let's see if I got the schedule right here. Let me pull it up for you, man, because I had the schedule. I had retweeted it. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it has been released. So let me see if I could just pull it off of my my Twitter timeline right here for you. Here it is. Okay, so here's the Lakers schedule, man. I believe it's in this order. So it's the Houston Rockets first, then the Denver Nuggets, and the Jazz twice, right? And then we're gonna have the Raptors, the Wizards, the Pacers, and the Kings. So that's a pretty tough schedule, especially starting with the first 4 games. Then it eases up towards the last 4 games, which I think is good because it's a confidence builder. But again, it starts off with the Rockets, the Denver Nuggets, the Jazz back-to-back, the Raptors, the Washington Wizards, the Pacers, and the Kings. So those are the 8 games before we find out exactly who we're facing in the first round. And I'm here for it. I'm all about it, guys. And the fact that we're going to have to knock off the rust against some of these good teams, especially if our playoff seeding is in jeopardy. So that's crucial right there. The playoff seeding, I don't know if it's going to impact us or not. But if it doesn't impact us, then we're already set. We're going to be the first seed no matter what. Again, it doesn't really matter. Home court doesn't really matter. But we're going to probably get an easier matchup than other teams. So that's basically your advantage right there. We're going to face an unexperienced team unless it's Portland. And Portland should be the one that I think the Lakers should fear the most in the first round because they're pretty well-rounded. They added Carmelo. They've been playing good before this whole pandemic hit. You know, Damian Lillard was playing out of his mind. They actually beat us the last game we played them. Dame went off for 60-plus and Kobe night, so that one hurt. But you got to hats off to Dame always, you know. He said, Dan, why didn't VC announce his retirement yet? I don't know. I think he had already they did like a little tour for him before the season ended. They were like cheering him on and stuff. I'm not exactly sure. But maybe he hasn't made up his mind. Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe his body healed. I'm not sure, but I do believe he's about to retire. I think that we've seen the last of Vince Carter. That's a good question. He said, no excuse for any team. Everyone had the same amount of time off. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, Myron. And, yeah, we're not going to make excuses. Whoever we face, we better make sure that we come in ready to play. However, we are going to have a little tune-up period. It might be the first 2 games, 3 games of rust. And after that, I think we're going to hopefully we start taking off like we were before everything hit. But drop a like, guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I truly appreciate you guys. Again, if you guys want to call, my line is open for now. If I missed your call, try it again, and I will get back to you. The number is right here in the comment section. So go ahead and check that out. Meanwhile, I will be answering comments. He said, AD for Defensive Player of the Year? I believe it. He has impacted games on both ends of the court, but defensively, he has made a true mark on the Lakers to the sound of us going from the 11, 12, 13 seed all the way to number 1. I think Anthony Davis has a huge part and a huge role to play in that. If he does not get the MVP, obviously, because LeBron should get it, or Giannis in second place, then he definitely deserves Defensive Player of the Year at the very least. I mean, who else would you put there? I mean, I'm all ears, but Rudy Gobert really doesn't have the versatility to switch 1 through 5 like AD can. Maybe for a couple possessions, but AD could basically pick you up at the 3-point line and make sure he blocks your shot at the rim. And that's how good Anthony Davis on-ball defense is. And off-ball from the weak side blocking shots, he's spectacular as well. He's definitely spectacular, and he's worth, he was worth the trade and everything, man. He said, do you think Waiters is going to be ready? I hope so. I think he's hungry. I think he's been watching a lot of Laker film. I think he's had a chance to maybe contact the coaching staff and see where he might be able to fit in. Maybe they gave him some homework. I mean, I would. If I was the Lakers, I would have took this time to kind of try to incorporate him into the offense just in case we need him. Somebody gets in foul trouble, all that good stuff. ¿Cómo estás, Dan? I'm doing good, man. He asked me how I'm doing in Spanish. I'm doing extremely good. How you doing, brother? He said, Dan, you saw Harden lost so much weight? Jokic, too. Yes, James Harden lost weight. I think that'll be good for his agility. However, his ability to bully guards, I don't know if that's going to take a hit. We'll see. but I am very anxious to see how everybody looks, now that the regular season is about to come back. He said, Dan, he said, summer basketball is going to be lit. Yeah, man. You know what, LBJ? Summer basketball is exactly what the doctor ordered, especially after all this suffering that we've been through, man. So, yes, the playoffs will be regular seating, Jason. Absolutely. He said, let's get Powell back. And on that note, all right, I'm going to take a break. Looks like you guys aren't calling right now. I'm going to take a little break from the phone calls. On that note, he brings up a good point. He wants to bring Pau Gasol back. Now, I'm not sure. They haven't really touched on this. Maybe they'll come to an agreement of some sort or something. But here's the thing. I believe the NBA is going to, due to COVID-19, is going to maybe open up 2 to 3 more roster spots just in case players go down with some sort of illness so that the teams have enough firepower to finish games and even series. I love that. Why? Because DeMarcus Cousins, man, by now, based on league rules, he should have cleared waivers, and the Lakers should have a chance to re-sign him if we want him back. Maybe by now he's healthy. He might be an asset. Now, if there's 2 to 3 slots, I want to bring up Talon Horton-Tucker from the G League and maybe even Devontae Kaycock. If we can bring in Talon Horton-Tucker back and Kaycock plus DeMarcus Cousins, I think we have all the firepower we need. Obviously, Talon Horton-Tucker is a wing who could play defense. Now, we haven't seen what he could do. He doesn't have a lot of experience, but maybe he might give us a little jolt here or there. Maybe he'll be a playoff hero for a game. You just never know. Now, I don't expect him to play at all, but I'm just saying, man, for injury purposes or even illness purposes. What do you guys think? If we do have 2 to 3 roster spots, who would you guys use it on? Maybe even JR. JR is going to become available. I know a lot of you guys wanted him, man. A lot of you guys wanted him before this whole thing happened. So maybe even that's an option. I know he's been working out with LeBron and riding bikes and stuff like that. He said, bring back Pau Gasol just to retire him as a Laker. Now, that would be cool. I wouldn't be mad at Pau Gasol if he came back. I know he's not the same he was, but that would be really nice. He said, Pau Gasol and JR. He said, DeMarcus Cousins. Hopefully we get to see playoff Rondo. That would be exciting, man. I can't wait. I'm serious. I'm telling you, I expect so much from guys like Danny Green and Rondo who haven't been consistent throughout the season, but I know that their veteran leadership is going to lead them to make an impact on games during the playoffs. That's when they get paid the big bucks to come here and drop their imprint on certain games. He said, speaking about JR, what do you think about the fight video? Hey, man, if you break somebody's windshield, he has the right to rock your windshield, if you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, he got what he deserved. Honestly, I don't promote violence, but if somebody breaks my windshield or damages some of my property and I see who it is, I'll probably do the same thing. I'm not lying. So he said, Dan, get on Warzone. I haven't had a chance, man. I've been extremely busy, man. I really haven't even logged onto my Xbox in a couple of days. I got home, started watching this on YouTube and stuff like that, but I've been really busy. He said, I just remember we signed waiters too. Yeah, Dion, definitely. He said, this playoffs is much harder than before because of the situation that's going on in the world right now. But this is going to show which team wants it more. Ashley definitely has a point. A lot of people think that, this championship is not going to be taken as serious as other championships. But in reality, you have to commend these athletes. They keep their bodies in shape, even through all the BS. They stay ready. And, when they get called upon, they have to perform. So you have to commend them. That's really hard to do. When does it come back officially? July 31st seems to be the first game. So, yes, we're probably a little more than a month away, but, a month and 3 quarters. But hopefully it goes by pretty quick. Dion Waiters lost some weight too, so hopefully he'll be a great addition to the team. I think Dion Waiters is going to surprise some people. When he wants to, he's a capable, willing defender. When he wants to, when he's interested. If he buys into the team chemistry, which I don't think LeBron will have any problem to get him on board. I think the Lakers are really going to take off with him as another added piece, another firepower weapon. Remember, there's been nights when Kuzma or whoever's on the bench hasn't really been able to take over games like they're supposed to. So hopefully, whoa, my door's turning. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, hopefully, he's able to get up to speed with the Laker offense and stuff like that. And if he is, then I think, again, he's going to be a solid addition. He said, did you feel the earthquake yesterday? I didn't. I was live streaming, guys. If you guys haven't checked it out, I was live streaming from my brother's smoke shop yesterday over there in LA in Downing. And I didn't feel it, maybe because I was moving around with the phone trying to record everything, but I didn't feel it. I saw you guys on the stream. You guys were saying, "Oh, did you feel that, Dan?" There was an earthquake, and it was like a 5.2 or something like that. So yeah, I didn't feel it, but I know definitely some of you guys felt it. He said, LA is ruined, so sad. I'm glad the NBA is back. Something to watch other than depressing news. You know what, Myron? I think it's not depressing news. I think it's very commendable and it's very inspiring what the nation has done, man. We have stood together for a great cause and we have brought justice. Well, not all the way yet, obviously, till they're officially convicted and throw away the keys. But it's a huge step. And they're defunding the police and all this great stuff is happening because the people's voice were heard. And yes, it took a little bit of writing and stuff like that. But Black Lives Matter, man. Whatever it takes to get the job done. And the only people I feel sad for are the people with the small businesses. You know, not big corporations. They have all this insurance money. All this stuff is going to be put back together. But if you guys are out there writing, please, whatever you do, man, do not loot small businesses. These people make a living through there. You know, we're definitely for the cause, but at the same time, you don't want to hurt your own community. That's my only thing. But other than that, I understand the pain, the anger. I'm just as angry, man. I'm pissed off, and I'm happy that some justice was served about that. So I see it as a positive thing, right? Because, you know, out of this man's life came something positive. You know, his life wasn't taken in vain. There was a great cause that was fought for, and I think to some degree it's been victorious. So I'm very happy about that. He said, they are, but not enough. Absolutely. We still got a lot of fighting to do. I get it. But one day at a time. One day at a time, fam. We got to be positive about what the people have accomplished with their voices, man, and all that great stuff. He said 150 mil out of $3 billion in the police funding, but it's a start, I guess. Yeah. And it's because of what the people are doing that has happened. If not, they would have pocketed all the money. Something. He said, I think you should be proud of your brother's small business. Forget the haters. Nothing wrong with a little green now and then. Yeah, man. And you know what? Only at the end of the day, only God can judge you, man. Some people, they use marijuana for medical purposes, you know. So there's definitely no way you can judge anybody. You know, some people, I've smoked it before. I don't smoke anymore, but I've smoked it before. And, you know, I've been there, done that. But at the end of the day, whatever you decide to do with your life is between you and God. You know, everybody answers to God only. So whoever is judging, man, just knock it off. It's not working. He said, Black Lives Matter, stick together, everyone. Absolutely, man. One big family, one nation under God, for reals. We're called the United States for a reason. And I think we have really showed our colors by going out there protesting, by using our voices on social media platforms. All the good, positive things, man, spreading awareness to those that, you know. Somebody made a good point. Our parents watch the news, and a lot of times the news is just brainwashed. They feed you whatever they want. You guys that are on Twitter and actually getting the real news from the people, for the people, should actually spread that awareness to your parents and the older generations, because sometimes they're not aware and they have their opinions based and formed on what the actual news that's corrupt and with this government is feeding them. So at the same time, you have to be very happy, man, that we're slowly but surely winning this battle, and hopefully, you know, everything comes out great, and hopefully minorities and Black lives and everybody gets taken serious, man, not just the privileged, right? He said Univision and Telemundo are super trash. Absolutely. I don't watch those channels. Matter of fact, I don't even have cable. I literally only watch basketball channels. Like I got the setup. I got a hookup. Shout out to my boy for hooking it up. I literally only watch basketball stuff, or sports like MMA, football. Sometimes I used to before the whole cap situation. I stopped watching last year because of the whole cap situation. And look, now all the people that were saying Kaepernick was wrong, now they see it from our point of view, right? Kaepernick was fighting for what he knew was right, even though he was being judged and people were thinking he was doing too much and being extra. Nah, man. Kaepernick was actually always awoke and aware. So, again, hats off to Cap for being one of the first revolutionaries. And I told people on this very channel, I'm going to stop watching the NFL last year because of what they did to Kaepernick. And because to me, in my eyes, Kaepernick's already a legend. He's a revolutionary person who just started something very similar. Obviously not on the same level as Muhammad Ali yet, or, you know, Martin Luther King and all these great actual idols, but on a different scale and on a modern scale, he's a modern day version of some sort of mix of that. So, you know, definitely, man. He said, Dan, the woke Lakers. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm all about justice, bro. I'm all about justice and peace. He said, if you cannot make it through the night, there's a bigger day. There's a brighter day. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that completely wrong. He totally quoted the Tupac lyric, and I just butchered it. He said, if you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Okay. My bad, bro. I read that completely wrong. My eyes get blurry after a while of reading all these comments. That's why sometimes I like taking in calls, because it makes it easier for me. I don't have to read comments for 30 minutes or so. But I do appreciate all of the insight and knowledge you guys share. He said, "Do you think we should give Kostas a chance?" Atenekumpo, I presume you're talking about, right? I don't know, man. He's still very raw. That's going to be up to the coaching staff. Maybe he's made progress. I don't know. But I think it's a little too late for that in the season. Maybe next year. Maybe next year after we bring home the title, we start, basically we start planting these young, talented players here so that, as the other players get older, these guys will be able to contribute a little bit more. So maybe next year. He said, Dan, what up? What's up? How you doing, Kryptonite? He said, what's your favorite Marvel movie? Man, that's a great question. I love Marvel, by the way. And I also love DC because of Batman, strictly because of Batman. But my favorite Marvel movie. Ooh, there's so many. I don't know, man. I'm old school, man. So I like the first Spider-Man. I like the first X-Men. Like the origin. I like origin stories. I love the first Iron Man. I think Winter Soldier is very underrated. There's plenty of good Marvel movies. Obviously, the Avengers saga, both of the movies are great. I love Marvel, period. The DC movie I liked other than Batman, though, is The Joker. Amazing. Sensational. He said, is it true that LeBron James has gained some weight during the pandemic? I doubt it, man. He's a fit dude. This guy is just his God-given talent and athleticism and his body is just insane. He truly is a lion, and I mean that in the best way. I don't think he's out of shape, but if he gains some weight, it's not going to be good for the opposition because he already bullies him with his current muscle and mass. Imagine a little heavier, he's just going to run over everybody, man. So the league better hope he didn't gain some muscle weight because that's what I think it is if he did, but I doubt it. He said, where can you find the team schedule for the 8-game period? You know what? Twitter has been posting it. ESPN has been posting it. So go ahead and maybe check out the website. I never go on ESPN. I'm always on Twitter. Wojnarowski, all these guys always report it. So follow me on Twitter. I retweet all that good stuff at Dan the Lakers fan if you already have it. He said, I hate to say this, but do you think the Lakers are killing Kuzma's confidence because he doesn't get a lot of playing time? No, John. That's a good question, but no. I think Kuzma is a very smart young man. I think he's bright, man, and that's why I'm a big fan. Now, I think this year he's taking kind of a backseat to obviously the two superstars, letting them get all their touches and all that, because I think next year is really when he's going to unleash. Why do I say this? Because he has said it in multiple interviews that he knows that the third piece more times than not has to take a hit for the main two to strike. Remember, there's only one basketball, and there's only so many touches to go around. So Kuzma went from taking up anywhere from 12 to 18 shots a game when he was a starter to coming off the bench and limiting himself from anywhere from 5 to 10 shots a game, depending on how his night's going. So that's definitely a rhythm buster, and it's been harder for him to get it going. But I think he's never lost his confidence. I think he's going to show up big time in the playoffs. I think he'll have a game or two each series where he makes a difference off the bench. Now, if Dion Waiters could join that bench mob and make a difference as well, that'll be insane, man. That'll be insane for real, for real. But I'll take a couple more questions before I get off, man. Thank you guys for everything. The phone calls, I know the phone calls were a bit of a bust today because I don't know if it's my speaker that started to mess up. I might have to buy myself a new one. But at the end of the day, we gotta make sure that works better next time for sure. He said, damn is the real deal, but he was sounding real salty about getting a shot to fight for the. Oh, you just talking about Dame? Sorry, you spelled it damn. Dame Lillard is a real deal. He was sounding real salty about not getting a shot to fight for the 8th and just go to lose to our Lakers in the first round. Well, the thing about Damian Lillard, I love his personality, man. He's a silent killer. He really is not too outspoken, but when he speaks, he truly means what he says. And basically, he was saying, if we don't have a shot at the playoffs, why even play? Like, why risk myself and my family? He's a competitive dude. He would only do that for, playoff basketball, which you have to respect. Now, Damian Lillard is one of the last of his kind. Seriously, like Damian Lillard, he rarely talks about trades or anything like that. He is a loyal dude who wants to actually pick up his team. He reminds me of like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson never wanted to get traded. Damian Lillard never wanted to get traded. He reminds me a little bit of KG. He's like an old soul, man. I know he was born in this modern era, but he's like an old soul, and I respect that, man. He's truly loyal, but he's still competitive. So I love me some Damian Lillard. I wish he was a Laker. I doubt that'll ever happen, but, man, that would be amazing. He said, Any chance the Lakers fave the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals? I think the Lakers are ready for anybody. The Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, that would be an amazing series simply because of all the hype that ESPN has created for the Clippers. That way we could shut that hype up. That would be amazing to watch. I know that there's no way the Clippers can handle LeBron and Anthony Davis. Barring any crazy injuries or any stupid officiating, we should have that series in hand if they get lucky enough to meet us there. But I still believe the Clippers have bigger problems in their hands. I think if James Harden really did lose weight and that impacts him in a positive manner and they face him in the first round, that's going to be a tough matchup for the Clippers right there. I think Denver, if somehow Denver, I haven't looked at the bracket, so I could be wrong, but if Denver faces the Clippers, I believe Denver is one of those teams that can knock off the Clippers. I respect Denver's talent very much. So, yeah. Wouldn't it be amazing if the Clippers really didn't make it out of the first round? I would be laughing my head off, bro. I'll probably come over here and drop another diss record. Oh, my goodness. I would have a field day. Oh, man, I would love it. But most likely they are going to make it because they do have some – let's not lie here. They do have some talent. They have, obviously, Kawhi Leonard. They have a shot at getting out of the first, second round because of Kawhi. But everybody else on that team, I don't really respect talent-wise. I think they're streaky. Lou Williams, I doubt he could show up in the playoffs, especially, with his flopping everywhere. The refs don't officiate the same way in the playoffs, at least in the past. But, yeah, I don't think Lou Williams will have the same impact as he normally has in the regular season. Paul George, we know about playoff P. He's such a choke artist. Montrezl Harrell hasn't really done much in the playoffs at all. What, in one round of a playoff series? Nah. Zubats is unexperienced. Patrick Beverly's all talk and all foul. Other than Kawhi Leonard, I don't see nobody that could carry him and put him on top. And you saw how LeBron James locked up Kawhi. So when LeBron wants to lock up Kawhi, he will. And then he has Anthony Davis as a monster in the back, just blocking shots left and right. It's a beautiful situation, man. Beautiful situation for the Lakers to have. And we have too much depth, and we're only getting deeper. But anyways, guys, it's going to wrap it up for me. Those were the latest updates with me, your boy Dtlf, man. Thank you guys for calling in and for commenting, liking. And if you already haven't, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. I will definitely be coming more consistently because the season is back, baby. So expect me. I don't want to sound like Legion, but expect me. I will definitely be coming back to my regular scheduled programming, regardless of work or not. I'm going to squeeze you guys right in there because you guys are extremely important to me, and I love interacting. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Have a great one, Laker Nation. Peace out, and I'll see you guys when I see you.